everybody. Welcome to another 4 Minutes with Vector Firm, where we bring on a guest. Our guest asks me a question about sales or sales management. I have no idea what the question is right now. I answer the question, and then our guest answers the question as well. And we do all of this in 4 minutes or less. Our guest today is Barry Komisar. Barry is the founder and CEO of Vision Security Technologies based in Birmingham, Alabama. Barry, how are you, man?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, Chris?
Doing all right. Well, it depends what your question is. So what's your question?
Chris, what is the best way for salespeople to overcome objections?
To overcome, okay. So first, they should not plan to overcome objections. And I'll explain what I mean. This answer is completely, well, not completely, but it's much different than the way I was trained, because business to business interacting today is just so different. And so what we want to do is we don't want to get into a debate with our customer. It used to be we had a decision maker in front of us. They threw us an objection. We could go into the objection overcoming, questions and eventually get to a point where it's like, okay, now you got to sign. And we just don't have that environment anymore, because decisions are made by committees and are made when we're not around. So what I say today is you've got to manage objections. And the best way to do that is by anticipating objections ahead of time and bringing them up before the customer does. So if you go in and you know that, I don't know, Barry, I'll think of, let's just say, because I know you guys have mastered all of security technology stuff. Let's say you're trying to get an AV job. I'm just making that up. I know you're not, but let's just say you are. Your anticipated objection would be, we don't have much experience in AV. We're a security technology company. They're probably going to have that objection. So you need to prepare to come up and say, hey, let's look at the elephant in the room. We haven't done many jobs in AV, but let me share with you why you should still consider us. Because if they don't bring it up, they're going to be thinking it and bringing it up later. If they do bring it up and you're just backpedaling, it's really hard to get back into that conversation. I always say it's like putting toothpaste back in a tube. It's really difficult. So don't overcome, manage. What's your answer, man?
Well, I mean,
I think you got in a minute and 20 seconds.
I can't do anything in a minute and 20 seconds. So we're going to go real fast. I was going to say, just introduce myself in that amount of time. Now I've got a minute. Chris, I would say this. I've always coached our sales team up to understand that there's always going to be objection. When you're in sales long enough, you have to be able to understand the fact that you're going to hear no, right? And you're going to get objections. The question is how you manage that, and that to me differentiates the good and versus the great salespeople, is how they manage objections. And you just said you can't take it. You have to find another way around, and failure is not an option, is what I tell them. And we have to continue to understand where the objections, the roadblocks, the landmines are. And I think the really good ones are prepared and understand going ahead of time where they feel like they're going to bring those objections to you, or roadblocks, or landmines, and you need to be prepared for that ahead of time. And the good salespeople do just that.
And that's really it. In today's world of everyone is so delicate in what they say, and no one wants any conflict, and they don't have to call you back anymore. If you prepare and you bring it up before they do, it disarms the heck out of them, and you can have a conversation. So thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Good answer. Good question.
Very good. Thank you very much.
You got it. Thanks, everybody, for joining another 4 Minutes with Vector Firm. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.